Hello guys, I'm Leo and I'm here today to share a little bit of my knowledge in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and I'm gonna start talking about the history, right? Jiu Jitsu is a Japanese word that means gentle art. Matsudo Mae, the Japanese martial arts specialist, was touring through North and Central America teaching Jiu Jitsu and Judo. It was the first time that these martial arts came to these countries. He was invited by the Brazilian consulate to work and live in Brazil, but he never stopped teaching Judo and Jiu Jitsu. He had a student called Carlos Grace that started being his assistant and eventually became a professor. Carlos Grace had a brother called Hélio Grace. Hélio Grace was a little and skinny guy that was used to train a lot, and he improved his techniques based on leverage. So this way he could use the opponent's strength against themselves. Hélio Grace became very famous after defeating many athletes in MMA fights, and this new style of Jiu-Jitsu became popular and spread around the world, and as known as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. How to fight BJJ? So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a grappling fight. It's predominant on the ground, like a ground fight, right? BJJ is used as a self-defense for different publics: law enforcement, women, kids. BJJ is a martial art that uses all muscles in our body. However, you will feel that the core muscles are fundamental. Mobility and flexibility are super important, and mostly in most of the techniques. Gear is necessary in a presidential class. The gear is basically what we call gi or kimono. Gi is composed by the jacket, the pants, and also the belt. Right? If you're training at home, you will need a mat or any type of cover softening your hard floor at home, and we will be able to use them in our online class. So let's start. Let's start with a good warm-up. We will start our warm-up, and the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to get a timer. I'm going to use my phone as a timer, but you can get any like cooking timer, whatever you want. You need to set up 30 seconds to do the exercise, and how many seconds you need to have a break between the exercise. In my case, I will have 30 seconds break. That will be enough for me to explain the next exercise. The first exercise, it is the dog walk. So the dog walk is an exercise where you keep your both knees on the ground, both hands on the ground, and you walk as fast as you can to the other side. So I'm gonna show. I press start. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Alright, the next exercise is the bear walk. The difference between dog walk and bear walk is the bear walk, you don't touch your knees on the ground, okay? So remember, you can have how many seconds you need as a break, and then you restart the exercise. I have 5 seconds. Feet on the ground, hands on the ground. Alright, so I have 30 seconds to rest and explain to you the next exercise. The next exercise is the alligator. The alligator is an exercise that you will be touching your stomach on the ground and you're gonna move as fast as you can. When you reach the other side, you're gonna spin on top of your stomach and keep moving, okay? 1, 2. Notice that I'm not on my knees. I'm touching my stomach all the time. I'm crawling, right? Good. The last exercise of our warm-up, it's going to be what we call rocking. Straight rocking. So you think about your grandpa's chair where it rocks back and forward. This is exactly what we're going to do here. So I'm going to invite you to come a little closer. 5 seconds resting. And I go on my back. Don't touch your knees. Don't touch your feet. You're going to rock back and forward. Remember, don't stop here. Don't rest here. Keep moving. For 30 seconds. Now that we have done all the exercise, you have to do 3 sets. If you don't remember, go back to the beginning of the video and practice one more time with me. Time for the technique of the day. And the technique of the day is hip escape or shrimp. You're going to hear both terms. They mean the same thing. So the hip escape or shrimp are a very simple and basic technique. However, it's very important. It's a very important fundament. You will use on escapes and you will use sometimes to attack. It's very important that you pay attention in all details, as feet position, arm position.